DO shines bright as EXO conquers Taipei on night 1 of EXhOrizon Tour. Mike Sparkles. The city of Taipei came alive with an electric energy that few concerts can truly generate. On the first night of EXO's highly anticipated EXhOrizon Tour, thousands of devoted fans packed the venue, their hearts racing with excitement and anticipation. The air buzzed with the kind of passion that only a truly legendary K-pop group can inspire, and EXO delivered every single moment of it with breathtaking precision and soul. From the very first note that echoed through the arena, it was clear that this was not going to be an ordinary night. EXO stepped onto the stage with the kind of commanding presence that only comes from years of dedication, hard work, and an unbreakable bond with their fanbase, the beloved EXOL. The crowd erupted in waves of cheers, fan chants, and glowing light sticks that painted the entire venue in a sea of shimmering color. It was a visual spectacle unlike anything else, a moment frozen in time for every single person fortunate enough to witness it. Glowing star fire. A stage that speaks without words. Musical notes. The production design of the EXhOrizon Tour was nothing short of extraordinary. Massive LED screens framed the stage, projecting stunning visuals that shifted seamlessly with every song. The lighting design was masterful, casting dramatic shadows and warm golden glows that highlighted each performer with cinematic elegance. Every element of the stage setup felt intentional, purposeful, and deeply connected to the emotional arc of the concert experience. When the first performance began, the atmosphere in the arena transformed completely. The music swept through the crowd like a wave, pulling every listener into a world where nothing else mattered except the sound, the light, and the connection between artist and audience. EXO has always understood that a concert is not simply a performance, it is a conversation, an exchange of energy, a shared experience that lives on long after the final song fades into silence. Dizzy. Doh Kyungsoo, the voice that moves mountains. Black Heart. Among all the incredible moments from day one name rose above the rest in conversation after conversation among fans both inside and outside the venue: Doh Kyungsoo, widely known and beloved as D.O. His presence on stage carries a rare combination of quiet power and explosive emotion that very few artists in the world possess. When D.O. opens his mouth to sing, the entire room seems to hold its breath. His vocal performances throughout the night were nothing short of extraordinary. Every note he delivered felt deeply personal, as though he were sharing a piece of his own soul with the audience rather than simply executing a rehearsed set. The technical precision of his voice is well documented and widely praised, but what truly sets D.O. apart is the emotional authenticity behind every single phrase he sings. There is a warmth, a vulnerability, and an undeniable depth to his artistry that resonates far beyond the boundaries of language or culture. Musical note. Fans who had traveled from across Asia and beyond specifically to witness D.O. perform live were not disappointed in the slightest. Many described the experience as genuinely moving, with some admitting they found themselves in tears during his more tender, heartfelt vocal moments. This is the mark of a truly great performer, the ability to make thousands of strangers feel something deeply and personally, as though the music were written just for them. His stage presence complemented his vocal ability perfectly. D.O. commanded attention without demanding it, moving across the stage with natural grace and an ease that spoke to his years of experience and continuous artistic growth. Whether delivering powerful high notes that filled every corner of the arena or pulling back into softer, more intimate passages, his control was absolute and his commitment to each moment was total. Crown. EXO's legacy and the power of EXhOrizon Globe. EXO has long occupied a unique and irreplaceable space in the landscape of Korean popular music. Since their debut, they have accumulated an extraordinary catalog of music that spans multiple genres, languages, and emotional registers. Their ability to evolve while remaining true to the core identity that first captured the hearts of millions is a testament to the remarkable talent and dedication of every member. The EXhOrizon Tour represents a significant and deeply meaningful chapter in EXO's ongoing story. The name itself carries a sense of limitlessness, a horizon that stretches endlessly outward, suggesting that the journey of EXO is far from over and that the possibilities ahead are as vast and open as the sky itself. For fans who have walked alongside the group through years of music, growth, and change, this tour feels like both a celebration of everything that has come before and a thrilling glimpse of what is still to come. Sparkles. Taipei was chosen as one of the key destinations for this tour, and the city embraced the occasion with unmistakable enthusiasm. EXOL fans in Taiwan have always been among the most dedicated and passionate in the world, and their energy on day one reflected that reputation fully. The synchronization of fan chants, the perfectly coordinated light stick displays, and the waves of genuine emotion that rippled through the crowd all spoke to a fanbase that does not simply admire EXO from a distance, they are genuinely, deeply invested in every aspect of the group's journey. Taiwan Yellow Heart. Moments that will live forever. Crescent Moon. Throughout the night, there were countless moments that transcended the ordinary concert experience and entered the realm of the truly unforgettable. There were moments of joy so pure and infectious that even the most reserved audience members found themselves swept up in the collective celebration. There were moments of quiet beauty that silenced the crowd into reverent stillness, the kind of stillness that speaks louder than any cheer. The setlist was crafted with obvious care and deep understanding of what EXOL fans hold closest to their hearts. Classic tracks that have defined the group's legacy were woven seamlessly alongside newer material, creating a journey through time that honored the full breadth of EXO's musical history. Each song felt like a chapter in a larger story, and together they formed a narrative that was both deeply nostalgic and thrillingly present. Musical notes. Fire. Between songs, the members connected with the audience in genuine, heartfelt ways that reinforced the extraordinary bond between EXO and their fans. These moments of human connection, simple, unscripted, and completely sincere, are often what fans treasure most long after the music fades. They serve as reminders that behind the spectacle and the production, there are real people who genuinely care about the community they have built together over so many years. The global reach of EXO's music globe. One of the most remarkable aspects of EXO's enduring appeal is the truly global nature of their fanbase. In the audience on day one in Taipei, fans had gathered from countries spanning every continent, united by a shared love of music and the particular magic that EXO brings to everything they create. Different languages, different backgrounds, different life experiences, all of it dissolved in the shared language of music and the universal emotion that great performance generates. This is the true power of what EXO has built over the course of their career. They have created something that reaches across every boundary that might otherwise divide people and creates a space of genuine shared experience. The EXhOrizon Tour is a living demonstration of that power, bringing together communities from around the world and venues that become, for a few extraordinary hours, the center of a global celebration. Dizzy glowing star. Looking ahead to day 2 and beyond. Rocket. With day 1 setting a standard that can only be described as exceptional, anticipation for the remaining nights of the Taipei leg of the EXhOrizon Tour reached fever pitch before the final encore had even concluded. Fans spilled out into the streets of Taipei still buzzing with energy, replaying favorite moments in their minds and sharing their experiences with the wider global community of EXOL through every available channel. Social media platforms lit up with footage, photos, and passionate reactions from fans who had experienced the concert firsthand as well as those following along from across the world. Trending topics, viral clips, and heartfelt posts painted a vivid picture of the impact that EXO continues to make wherever their journey takes them. The conversation that a great concert generates is itself a kind of performance, extending the experience far beyond the walls of the venue and into the broader cultural conversation. Cell phone fire. Doh and his fellow members had delivered something genuinely special on that first night in Taipei, and the ripples of that achievement were felt immediately and widely. For everyone who was present, the memory of standing in that arena, surrounded by the sound and light and collective joy of thousands of fellow fans, will remain one of the defining experiences of their lives as music lovers. A night that defined a tour trophy. EXO's EXhOrizon Tour Day 1 in Taipei was more than a concert. It was a declaration, a powerful, joyful, emotionally resonant statement about the enduring power of music, the depth of the bond between an artist and their audience, and the remarkable journey that EXO and EXOL have shared together across so many years and so many miles. Doh's performances stood as the emotional heart of the evening, anchoring every moment with the kind of vocal and artistic excellence that reminds the world why he is considered one of the finest performers of his generation. But the night belonged to everyone, to every member who poured themselves completely into the experience, and to every fan who showed up with open hearts and contributed their own irreplaceable energy to the magic of the evening. Mic Crown Black Heart. As Taipei's night sky glittered above a city still humming with the afterglow of something extraordinary, one thing was abundantly clear: EXO is back, and the horizon has never looked more beautiful. Sunrise sparkles fire.